Alright, this is one of them ones. I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy I made this idea. I'm probably not the first person to make this idea, but I will be the one that talk about it. You feel me? We got the chunin exams versus the hunting exams. And at first when I thought about it, I was like, this is kind of debatable for real. This is like really close. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, wait, this ain't as close as I thought it would be. And then I thought about it just now, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is a conversation for real. This is an actual conversation. Because when you think about it, I ain't gonna go too in depth with like what exactly takes place during each exams, because I'm pretty sure if you click this, you watched it. If you click this, you watched it, and my memory is a little hazy on Hunter. Not crazy hazy. I know mainly everything that happened, but I'm not finna try and recollect everyone that took place in that shit. We gonna talk about the threats. So for the Hunter exams, our main threat is Hisoka and Illumi. It's Hisoka and Illumi and them fucking young niggas. That country bumpkin Gon and that YN Killua. Karapika and Leorio, they minded their business for real. They was just with Gon. But nah, these four. It's these four that mainly was just problems. And then with the tuning exams, we got Gara, dear God. We got Gara, we got Orochimaru. See, that's the fucking thing. I forgot for a minute that Orochimaru was at the exams. He was in the forest. And you may say that, oh, he was only going after Sasuke for real. Like, he wasn't really going after Nick. Nah, he was definitely going out his way to target random people. He was definitely going out his way to get rid of random kids. Because that's in his character. That's something he would do. He'd do the shit for the love of the game. You know he went out his way and he killed a couple random kids. Or he took back a couple random kids. We need to get this nigga out of here. That nigga's a problem. That nigga is a problem. Him and Hisoka going bar for bar, band for band with each other. Because we know Hisoka was definitely getting rid of random people too. That's also a character for the love of the game. Oh my God. I wonder. So who would you rather be? This would be so much better if I had someone like sitting right here talking with me. But who would you rather have to deal with? Hisoka in that foggy ass forest, or Orochimaru in the Orochimaru brought his goons with him too. The Sound Village, them other dastardly individuals. See, that's the thing about the tuning exams. The tuning exams, really, you just had to know how to box. If you knew how to box, you was smooth. The problem is you boxing with some crazy individuals. With the hunter exams, you're stressing bad. You got all these like IQ-based trials, and you gotta know how to box, but you ain't gotta box that much if you know how to think yourself out of the situations. For example, the food test, you gotta know how to beat a boar, some big ass boars, but you gotta know how to cook. If you don't know how to cook, and me personally, I wouldn't say I'm a Gordon Ramsay type chef it up, not a Keith Lee type of nigga. But you give me a microwave, I can make something work. For shit show, I can make something work. I can make a microwave look like a stove for real. But that's just me though. And then you got the whole thing with the prisoners. I ain't gonna lie, I think that's probably the most difficult one. Because with the first phase where you just running, I'm OD with cardio. I am OD. I'm OD athletic. I'm OD with cardio. I'm getting through the first phase. I'm clearing the first phase. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care. There's nothing in my mind. There's no distance in my mind that you could tell me that the Hunter exams first phase took place, that I will be sitting there like, oh, I can't do this. Nah. I don't care how far I gotta run, as long as I don't like cramp or something, as long as I'm so smooth. I'm clearing it. I don't care what nobody says. But the fact is, you gotta, what's the name? It's that phase with the prisoners. That's the problem. Because you gotta play these games and you gotta, because if you fight them, it was presented that the prisoners know how to fight for real. The prisoners know how to fight for real. If you get the wrong nigga, you screwed. If you get the wrong person, you screwed. And if they don't know how to fight, then they know how to think their way out of shit. So you really gotta be on 10. You really gotta be on 10. Me personally, I'm not finna be that locked in. I'm such like a, I'm so bad with overthinking myself out of doing things, bro. I'm dead ass gonna be like Leordio, bro. And Leordio almost fumbled himself out of some shit. I was dead ass going, I would fumble so bad. I would fumble so bad. It's crazy. It's crazy how bad I would not make it. I literally just won't make it. And then you got the other what's the other prisoners? Leordio, or you gotta fight. You gotta be lucky and hope that you can outpower someone physically like Killua, which you most likely cannot. Let's be real. We're normal. Well, I'm not normal. You're normal. You feel me? I can box for real. I ain't gonna lie. Give me the right matchup, I'll probably be straight. Now, with the chunin exams, its first phase was that written phase, and all you had to do was not cheat. Let me tell you how easy that shit is. That's probably the easiest phase to get through ever. All you had to do was not... Gaara made a floating eye in the middle of the room, and they didn't see that shit. He made a floating eye in the middle of the room, just appear on someone's paper, and they didn't say nothing. Akamaru and Kiba, Akamaru barking out answers, sitting on a nigga head, barking mid-test. Didn't see that shit. The proctor got beat by Kankuro and replaced, and nobody noticed. These chunins is really guineas, bro. Them niggas just came out of the academy, too. These niggas was on a short bus, bro. They gave us some bootleg-ass proctors. I would have cleared it. I would have won so easily. Naruto didn't even answer a question. Naruto didn't even answer a question. He didn't circle shit. He just wrote his name on the paper. Oh yeah, that's easy. This is easy. I'ma just fall asleep, as I always do during a test, bro. Fun fact, I remember way back when in school, not way back when, because I ain't that old, I'm 18, but I remember there was an exam, a writing exam, and I dead fell asleep through half of it, and I had to clutch up and cook up with an essay with like 30 minutes left. And I did it. I definitely did it. I still scored high. I'm OD crazy with essays, but it's like, damn. Yeah, I'm definitely working through that. I'm definitely working through that. It's the forest, bro. That's the problem. That's why, me personally, I would probably just take the hunter exam. Some mind games and shit, I played chess and shit. Like, I ain't slow. I definitely ain't slow. I can deal with the hunter exams up until, like, the final phase. I could deal with that, because in the final phase, you really gotta fight people. But, like, you're glorified a hunter at that point. You just have to get through all the mind games. You gotta get through the webs, through jumping off that cliff and whatever. And jumping off the cliff, here's the thing about heights. Heights ain't that bad when you actually just take the fall. Once you take the fall, it ain't that bad. It's the mind that, oh, I gotta take the fall. That's the hard part. Once you do it, it's not that bad. But especially if I feel like I know I'm just gonna come back up, which isn't a guarantee, but I can find a way. I'll find a way. How did they do it? They like timed it perfectly, I think. I can figure that out. Or I can just follow them. Easy. With the other ones, it's like, with the chunin exams, bro, I'm not trying to fight Gaara as a young nigga, bro. He could have finished the exam way faster. He was going out his way to kill people in the forest. Then you got Shino. Shino can control bugs. I'm not finna deal with fat-ass roaches hunting me for a fucking tag. You can have my shit. Then Orochimaru's in the forest. The Sound Village was out there not even trying to finish the forest. They was just trying to take out competition. It's so much bullshit. It's so much bullshit that you have to deal with in the chunin exams, bro. Then you got, what else you got? Then if you get lucky, you gotta actually like fight matchups and shit. You got Naruto farting in people's faces. You got Neji out here abusing his cousin. Gaara out here tweaking off them jiggers. Gaara was off them jiggers in the first part of Naruto. You got, let me fight Shikamaru. Oh, bro, let me fight Shikamaru. That's a chill ass name. Me and bro, like this, domain expansion. I caught you. But yeah, what's in there? Let me fight Shikamaru. If you give me the right matchups, I will make it up until the last point, because that's where all the actual demons, no matter what matchup you have to fight someone who is guaranteed to know how to box. And then you gotta deal with the Konoha Crush. Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not trying to just be fighting, bro. I'm not. It's really the forest. Every other phase is good. It's the forest of death that really... The forest of death should have been the last phase. That's a fucking challenge. That's a challenge, bro. That's a challenge. That was the worst. Yeah, definitely. That was the worst phase. The forest of death was 100%. I don't even know how they made it out. Didn't they have to go through, like... Wasn't there a genjutsu cast on the building and all this that they had to figure out? Just so much unnecessary shit. Nah, can't do it. Won't do it. Won't stand for it, actually. Yeah, nah. So, in conclusion, I'm picking the 100 exams. I'll be straight. I'll be so smooth. Just gotta have my cardio right. Do a little reading, solve some puzzles, learn how to cook. Of course, gotta know how to throw these. Gotta know how to bob and weave. Florida, real Florida. But yeah, I just gotta know how to throw them for real, and I'll be straight. Chunin exams, you got too many people that wasn't supposed to be at the chunin exams. Yamato was there. Yeah, nah. He was fighting Sani. Nah, can't do it, won't stand for it, actually. Y'all boys stay safe, though. I like this video. Y'all boys stay safe, though. I'm out.